I have a superbat sticker design. I have a Harley Ivy sticker design. I have this cute little pup boy sticker design. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. David in the comments says happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much. Delta Head says lurking while working. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you guys so very much. If you couldn't tell from the comments that I'm getting, it is my affiliate anniversary. Before I was a VTuber and debuted last week, I was a PNG tuber for quite a while, and I did exactly what I'm doing now, just in a more simplified format. I'm really happy to be here celebrating my affiliate anniversary with you guys. I am going to be starting the stream with some work in progress on new merchandise that I have for an upcoming convention. I will be tabling a show called QCon in West Hollywood. It is a LGBTQ focused comic and art convention, and I am so excited to be tabling it. It's such an honor. It's a show full of people that I know in the industry and have looked up to for a long time, so I couldn't be more excited. I have some sketches done, so I will be working on line art and maybe even some coloring. And then we will move into playing a couple dark dating simulator demos. The three that we have to play are called 14 Days with You. The second game is called Klein, or I'm not sure if the full name is Klein version 01 or V01 is just regarding which version of the game that we're playing. And then the third one that I'm most excited about is called The Freak Circus. And all three of them are yandere dating sims with a darker, more psychological spin on them. So I'm really excited to play those with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into some drawing. So here are the different drawings that I have going right now. I have a superbat sticker design. I have a Harley Ivy sticker design. I have this cute little pup boy sticker design, and one for other tea boys like myself, people on testosterone. It's a tea gel pump that says pump it up, because I feel like there's lots of really fun merchandise out there for people that do injection HRT, but I haven't really personally seen a lot of fun stuff for people that are doing gel like I am, so I wanted to make something for us. Alright, so we have the sketch up, and this is what we're going to be working on. Let me bring down this brightness. I never work on a pure white background anymore for two reasons. The first being that it is a total battery zapper, and the second being that it's just incredibly hard on the eyes. Do what I can to adjust things. Thank you so much for the head pat, Teddy. Cherished Teddy, welcome into the chat. Another bug that I fixed for you guys is if you redeem soundboard redeems now, it should actually play the audio here in the stream. I was not aware that it wasn't doing that.
Computer, make these guys super gay and horny.
Could you hear it that time? Okay, cool. It did come through that time. Great. I'm really happy to hear that. Yippee! Yippee! So right now I'm just doing the basic full outline for the entire sticker. And then I will go ahead and separate out Batman and Superman's bodies. That way I can put down a flat color for both of them. That will just make it easier to move forward with doing the like flat colors on them. Oh, that's so annoying. Fix that down here really quickly rather than redoing the entire line. I don't know why I was surprised either that we were having problems with the mic, because in my last stream when we were playing Resident Evil, after the stream I realized that OBS had lied to me and that we weren't using my snowball mic the entire time, but rather we're using the really crappy microphone on my webcam that I use for face tracking. So I have to figure out how to edit that audio when I finish the stream tonight. But speaking of editing, I did spend all of yesterday editing and piecing together a condensed no breaks version of the debut stream. So that will be on my YouTube tonight. I will go ahead and upload that, or get it ready to be uploaded rather, after our anniversary stream together, which we are doing right now. And this will also go up hopefully by next Monday. I just want to leave a little bit of time in between for me to do the audio editing on Resident Evil. Oh yeah, my whole point with bringing that up is that I changed where my microphone is input on the computer in hopes that that would help us with retaining this microphone as the one that's being used. Alright, so now we have their two individual outlines, and they're separated, hello, and they're separated by the hair and the hands. So what I like to do then is I will set this to reference, and then go in, pick a color, lay it down, pick another color, lay it down, and now they both have a flat color for us to work on top of. And now I'll go in and finish doing the full sketch. I've just found that it's easier to lay that flat color down when it's just these big blank spaces. That way, you know, if there's like tiny discrepancies like in between this, well, let me get on the right layer, between like this sort of area, then that won't affect the color fill and just makes everything a whole lot easier. So let me switch back to black, and now I'm gonna go, so when Procreate updated recently, they did add a new library, and there are some really good brushes in here that are free use, which I think is great. I like the Sanderling brush for inking, and then chocolate, mostly chocolate, and Valleja for doing like more painterly, artistic style color work. Juniper is just a bit too rough for me. You can see there that it has more of like a dry quality to it. I really like chocolate because you can't tell with black, but it blends on top of each other with whatever color you've laid down. So just like put this red down for the sake of example, and then you can see that it starts blending together this really nice sort of, more like working with paint. And I really enjoy that. I also apologize if I'm a bit sniffly during this stream. There's a lot of stuff blooming where we live right now as spring has fully sprung, and my allergies are just a little irritated. But yeah, I like this one because it's pressure sensitive, so I can get the really fine lines in the spots that I want them to be, and have them thicken up like out here towards the connection so it has a nice flow. And then after I lay down that big, even outline, I like to just work from biggest to smallest. So now I'll do the whole body outline. And then I'll move from there into more and more detail work. And you know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'll get caught up on little detail things just because it makes more sense to my brain to do it in whatever flow state. So please don't take it as like a hard and fast rule. I'm actually gonna redo that. Came out a little wonky. I just want to say again, and I'll probably say several more times, but thank you so much for being here with me during my anniversary stream. If you guys don't know, if you're newer here, before becoming a VTuber and debuting, I was a PNG tuber for quite some time. I ended up leaving because of some burnout that I was dealing with, and also just like political disillusion. But especially with my disability sort of keeping me out of a traditional job setting, I really wanted to come back, not only for the aspect of income, however minor it may be, but also just for the community aspect. It's really nice to be here and talk with people and have people excited about me and what I do, and having little creative projects like designing and rigging my VTuber with zero experience was really satisfying for me. It's really good for me to have like a sort of schedule that I set for myself and stick to when I'm doing creative things. Because obviously when you're working freelance, when you're working as a full-time illustrator, you set your own schedule, and the only person that's really holding you accountable is yourself. So these sort of things, especially like, keep me motivated when maybe there isn't as much work coming in, or I'm in between jobs, or whatever the case may be. And even things like this, like being able to stream while I'm working on merch, it's not only getting you guys excited about new merch that I'll have available, but at the same time, it's keeping me accountable to actually get the designs done. Like, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but when I have like a coworker around at an in-person job, if they're like next to me, I feel like I do more work and more efficiently than if I'm just sitting by myself. Okay, Batman is coming along nicely. I was just gonna say that this gives me an opportunity to actually listen to the entirety of this free to use YouTube playlist that I had found and use in my starting soon screen, because typically I'm only hearing a couple minutes of it over and over. Speaking of over and over, I will be switching out the Vine compilation and like different little like videos and stuff on the Be Right Back screen, just so you guys don't have to see or listen to the same thing over and over again. I feel like that would get really annoying. Like, personally, I wouldn't want to be like, oh great, I get to watch the same Vines over and over and over again for eternity. Especially since it restarts every time. That's not particularly exciting. So yeah, probably Wednesday we'll have a new little seg going. And I'll try to change it like once a week, once every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna be super strict about that, but definitely the more like viewers we have, the more people are, you know, coming back multiple streams. I just want to make sure that it's entertaining for you guys, that it's not like boring, because the whole point of something playing on the Be Right Back screen is to keep your attention. And if it's something you've seen over and over again, it's not gonna interest your brain. Now that we've done those big parts, it's time to move into more of the details. I'm gonna get this utility belt blasted out, and then the symbol and these little details like here and here, and then we'll do the face last. Full. For the belt, obviously it's pretty wonky and uneven in the sketch, so I'm building it out a little bit differently than I did when sketching.
just to have some more uniformity in the final line art. So I'm actually gonna go in and make a new layer, because that will give me the opportunity to design some little pouches and other things that Batman would have on his utility belt, rather. And then I'll go back down here and just erase what is overlapping between the utility belt items and the belt itself, so that we're left with a really nice, even belt design. Something super simple. Obviously, we were drawing like a full illustrated Batman. We would do way more with the utility belt, make it look more fleshed out and realistic, but for right now, something really simple like this is more than good enough. It's communicating what it needs to without being visually overwhelming. I'm actually going to bring this in a little, because it's just like a standard belt notch rather than the pouches. And if you're just joining us, I will be working on these merch designs for an upcoming convention for a little bit longer. And then we will, later on in the stream, be trying out 3 different, dark / yandere dating sim demos that I got for free from Itch. And I will have all of those linked for purchase, for like download or purchase, because I think they were all pay what you want / what you can. I'll have that all linked when I upload this to YouTube in the description. But I'll mention all the names. They'll be up on the screen. Alright, but for now, let's get back into finishing this line art of Batman and Superman. So there we go. No big deal. Oh, I learned this thing that to me felt very crazy, but if you're watching, you might not find it so crazy. Here, let me first get rid of the background on that. So, say that you want to have that symbol show up on the character that you're drawing, but you don't want to like trace it, or, and this is especially what I'm going to show you is really helpful for like fabrics and stuff. You can go here to the clone tool, take that. Well, let me do it. Oh, okay, I have to do it on the same layer. Sorry, we're learning this trick together. It's the first time that I've... But yeah, look at that. How cool is that? It just like clones what you put it over. So I'm not going to use it for this specific instance, but like if you're doing fur or lace or something highly detailed like that, and you're having a hard time David says that'd be very helpful for repeating joke panels. Exactly! Like, it takes so much of the, like, brain work out of it, and it feels so silly to not have realized that for how many years I've been using Procreate. 'Cause I've been using Procreate since it came out. I remember being like, oh, this is gonna change things for people, and in its way it did. I still wish I could figure out how to stop that little dot from happening when you have to hold down to make shapes. Of all the things I have to complain about Procreate, I would say that the shape issue is the most annoying. And I bet there is a way to fix it, but I don't know what that would be. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move this closer. I'm also gonna make it smaller just so it stays on the screen while I'm working. Into the liquefy tool. Oh, gotta make it smaller. Smaller even. No, still smaller. It might be too small for me to really utilize the liquefy tool. Let me June, welcome to the chat. June says, happy affiliate anniversary, pup. Thank you. Yes, before we met, I used to be a PNG tuber for quite a while, and now I came back as a VTuber just in time to celebrate my affiliate anniversary with you guys. Woo! I need to make a little, like, shout-out command so that I can also shout people out like you do in stream. Oh, thank you for using my little emoji. That means so much. How's your day going? What are you up to? Are you getting ready to go to work? Oh yeah, here, let me show you what I'm working on. I'm working on some new merch for an upcoming convention that I have. So I have this little Superman, Batman holding hands sticker that I'm currently just doing the line art on. June says, I'm good, I'm supposed to be asleep, but I won't tell. I won't tell on you. Thank you for the compliment. June says, oh my god, cute drawing. Aw, doing this flip thing is not working out the way I wanted it to. You know what, actually... Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Guys, I got it all figured out. Don't even worry. I'm using big brain moments. No, I didn't. I said I'm using big brain moments. Don't make me look stupid. Cut and paste. Okay, so that's whole now. So now we can move it around, finagle it a little bit. Yay! Okay, oh my god. Look at me doing a big brain moment. Huh? Just gotta clean clean up these edges a little bit because it's so small. It didn't want to fill in perfectly. Like I said, I have my complaints about Procreate, but ultimately, I find it pretty streamlined. It's an app I like using. And almost like begrudgingly sometimes, because people want to act like you can't be a professional artist and use it, but I know and am a professional artist that uses it. Like, not to be that guy, but if it was good enough for Toho when I did a Godzilla cover, then it's good enough for me. June said, it's okay, I can't draw at all. No, I bet you could. And I bet you'd be good. It's all just training. Like, I went to school for this, so that's where I really went from just drawing for the sake of it to leveling up my work. June says, yours is really cute. Thank you so much. Oh, my husband just sent me a picture. Our kitty is sleeping soundly on the couch out there. How adorable. Chat, do you guys have any pets? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, it looks like my Apple Pencil is at 20%, so I gotta pick up the pace a little bit if I want to get us through this. Alright, getting these hand details in. Oh. Let's merge that down. Yay! I feel like this is coming out really good. I'm really happy. While you guys are in ad break, I think I'm going to play around a little bit, because I think when I look down at my iPad, for you guys, it looks like my eyes are either like being a little glitchy or they are closing just fully because of my webcam tracking. And I'm a cartoon, so I don't really need to blink while I'm drawing on screen. Little smile for the Batman. David says, I have 2 cats. I sent you a picture of one. LOL. Sleepy. Very funny. Oh, okay, that's better. June says, I have a cat and a dog too. Seacrone says, what do you think Batman has in his belt pouches? I think he has a chapstick in this one, so that he can get his lips ready for kissing. And I think in this one, he has some, like, batarangs or something. Or a compact mirror to make sure that he's looking extra fly. Jim says, the dog is sushi and the cat is waffles. Haha, I named them after my favorite food. I love that so much. David says, what about shark repellent? Not on this belt. This is the casual belt. This is the date with Superman belt. Yeah, casual. Oh, what did I do? What did I do to deserve the VTuber rookie sticker on my forehead? Oh, you're calling me a casual. Has anyone ever told you that you're a very, very mean man? David says, I heart you. Oh, do you? Whatever. June has redeemed Hydrate for 100 dog treats. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick sip. Thank you so much for the reminder, because not only was my throat getting a little parched, but also I added. No, you couldn't hear me slurping, could you? No! I was just gonna say that I also added a fiber supplement to my water to make sure that I'm hitting my fiber goals. No, I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna cut that out of the YouTube upload so that nobody else can hear me slurping. That's so embarrassing. Well, what do you mean, JK? Did it happen or did it not? Did it happen or did it not? David says, I was just saying it. Okay. Welcome to my live stream where I made my husband a mod for some stupid reason and he bullies me relentlessly. I like to use the soft color and sketching with All Stars brush to do the eyes, just because I like them to have a bit of a softer look. Like, as you can see there on the ends now, it has these like really nice soft little edges. I just think it looks better than like something really polished that's just become part of my style as of late. But then I will go ahead and polish it up a little bit with the eraser. But yeah, I like to have those soft little end tails. I think it allows me to have more expressive eyes without having to work a lot of manual detail into them. Did anyone do anything fun over the weekend? I went to Miku Expo with one of my good friends, and it was such a good time. I don't know if anyone else here is a fan of... Yes, David, I know that you went to Miku Expo. I am asking other people in the chat if they also did anything fun over the weekend. David redeemed, I'm in danger. Yeah, you are in danger. But yeah, we went to Miku Expo, and it was a really good time. I also attended it in 2024, and it was a way messier show. Like, it was still a good time, but it just had a lot of problems with like production and the setup and stuff. So it was really cool to come back this year, and they had all this so many improvements. There were still some issues, like merchandise was just not good. Whoever they outsourced to, some like company based here in America, really dropped the ball. Pre-orders didn't open until like a day or two before the first show of the tour, which really upset a lot of people. And I know there were people that hadn't gotten their pre-orders by the time that their shows rolled around, like the ones that were here in California. And so people were upset. And then the people that did pick up merch at the event, like there were different things like the hoppy, like here, if you don't know what a hoppy is, imagine like a cute little jacket situation. And it has like the character design on it, and like it's like cute and colorful. It's like a lightweight little like over jacket. This year they were made way too short, so instead of like going down to like the hips, we saw some people wearing them and they were cut off at like, I swear, like it felt like before the waist even cut off. So it just it was kind of giving like too tight overshirt situation. And like in 2024 I got a towel, like one of the long style towels that also has the illustration for the theme of the year, and that looked like so much thinner, like very much like what you would get at like a discount store quality wise, as opposed to the thicker, more like absorbent style towel that I had gotten in 2024. And that was a real bummer because you know, like people were paying more money for this merchandise because of tariffs, or because of the, well, no, not even tariffs, since it was an American company. So like because of, you know, whatever company that they decided to go with and things like that. So that was really disheartening to see. So I did not go for the merch this year, and I'm glad I didn't. It also just made the entire experience a lot less stressful. In 2024, I did sit out for hours prior to the show actually starting in hopes of getting merch from the merch table, and it was just also handled really poorly last time. It seemed like it was handled better this year though, so I'm glad for that. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, one of my friends that lives in a different nearby city came, and we went together along with my husband, and then on Sunday we went out and got breakfast together before she headed back to the venue for a last minute decided second. She went for day 2 as well, so for the second concert. And I went home and probably fell asleep on my couch for hours, which I had told myself I wouldn't do, but it still happened. And then I spent hours and hours editing my debut stream down to be ready to post on YouTube tonight. Alright. Looks like just gotta do a couple more little details here. Go back to my other brush. My cat is crying at the door and I'm not entirely sure why. I think he might have just locked himself in here in the office with me. Tien, why'd you do that, you silly? Who's so silly? Look at him with his tiny smile. Oh my god, how cute. I hope that people like this sticker. I'm having a lot of fun making it. Excellent. Okay, so Batman sketch is, inks are done. I forgot to put my iPad on the charger last night. And so when I woke up and like checked everything this morning, I realized that it was at like 18%. And so I did throw it on the charger then, but it still had only hit about 50-something% before it was time for me to start the stream. So that is why we aren't working on art for quite as long as I had originally planned. But that's okay, because like I said, we're going to be playing through as much as we can of each of the 3 dark / yandere dating simulator demos that I downloaded. So that should be a lot of fun. Give me just a second so I can let my cat out of here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, he was absolutely losing his mind. Let's see. That looks cute, right? I like his hair. I like his little curl situation. Let me just sharpen it and shorten it up a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Turn this around. That hand. Like I said earlier when we were doing the Batman one, after we get that full outline, then it's really about going through and getting the larger portions and then working our way down to the smaller portions, just to streamline the workflow. Oh, right, I have to draw his outer. Oop. Oop. All right. Get this belt in here the same way as the other one, where we put the base down so it's totally harmonious. And then do a quick layer over it to make this detail piece. Clean up that edge a little bit, and then just go under and erase out. That was deeply not correct. There we go. no, that made a tangent. We don't like tangents. And unlike with Batman, I actually have a little toy reference right in front of me of Superman's S, so I will just make that. Oh, you know what I just realized too that he needs is his little like belt loops on his underwear. Which I think is so funny to the concept of like having these like underwear shorts and they have belt loops on them. That down, turn that sketch back on. Now I'm going to try to build this out. The S. It's always like the most nerve-wracking part. I might just end up redoing this part off stream. Just because it can be really hard to get. Yeah, I'm gonna do the actual S symbol off stream to save my own sanity. If my sketch had been cleaner, I definitely would just get it done, but I'm probably gonna fiddle around with this as well too, because it's not totally perfect and I'd like it to be more even before we, you know, move on to like a production. His little happy smile. Which now that I'm like, yeah, I think that's cute. Oh, it's quite crooked though. Let me just... That should be a little bit better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, his mischievous little smile. Give him his eyebrows. I really like eyebrows with this particular brush because of the pressure sensitivity for the thickness. Get that really nice tapered edge. Realized that I didn't do any details on his cape, but I should, since it's flowing. Maybe just something really gentle on it. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that looks good. And then we'll do these blush lines and the eyes. I'm having a sip of water. You should as well if you're in stream. Make sure that you're hydrating, make sure you're snacking if you're hungry, and make sure that you're getting up to stretch. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fall apart like a cartoon skeleton when I do stand up during our break. Because I have not moved in like an hour. Let's go back to our sketch and soft coloring. I have a friend coming over later this week so that we can do co-working together. They're gonna hang out while I do my live stream, so that should be a lot of fun. I also have some doctor's appointments this week because it's me, so when don't I? That looks sweet. Okay. Thin out the end a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. The only thing with using the soft brush for the eyes is it's always really important to turn off the sketch like over and over and over basically, so that if there's little parts that weren't fully colored in, like this part right here, that I can get them all good to go before I do a copy and paste situation. Oh, those look so kind. I might bring his eyelids down just a little bit, just to give him more of a like dreamy expression. Even when I know it's not going to work out perfectly, I still feel like it's worth it to do the duplicate on eyes, just because it usually gives me something to work with, like this section right here, and then I also can just move the eyeball, like the center, the pupil, if you will, around and get the exact positioning. Turn that off. I'm gonna perfect. Okay, there we go. That is the inks mostly done on these two. Got their little background colors. and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that little bell so that you get notified every time I have a new upload, and follow us over on Twitch. I am live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed today's video, and answer my question pinned in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next video.